Good morning. My name is Rajesh Bhatt, and with me is Jonathan Kurse. We are two of the co-founders of Roostify, a Bay Area-based company focused on bridging the gap between consumers and lenders. Roostify provides a cloud-based loan application and closing process that is easy, elegant, and informative for borrowers, which in turn helps lenders dramatically increase conversion rates and close loans faster. How fast? Well, according to Ellie Mae, in 2013, the average time to close for a residential loan was 45 days. With Roostify, lenders can bring that down to weeks, even days. And it's not just theoretical. Mortgage originators of all sizes are using our platform every day to increase conversions, better communicate with their clients and partners, and close loans faster. To show you how we do it, we'll tell the story of Bobby Borrower and Lisa Lender. Now, Bobby is a first-time home buyer who doesn't know a thing about the home loan process, but he does all of his transactions online. He finds Lisa through his realtor, and Lisa sends him a link into Roostify via email. Now, Bobby could have gone onto one of Lisa's websites or even through one of our lead generation partners coming to Roostify in order to write an application specifically for Lisa. Once in Roostify, Bobby's mortgage application experience is customized for him. As he responds to questions, we prompt him for information that is specific to his situation and relevant to his circumstances. It's a fast, easy process. We allow him to pull in data from other online sources. For example, with our API to LinkedIn, we allow him to bring in his employment information as well as that of his co-bars into Roostify, if his co-bar is a first reconnection. When it's all said and done, it takes Bobby about 10 minutes to complete a full loan application. Again, it's a straightforward and simple process. When he submits his application, we take that data and we reconcile it against Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac underwriting guidelines, and we generate a list of verification documents that is customized for Bobby's mortgage application and represents anywhere from 75 to 100% of what Lisa's underwriter will require in order to issue a decision on approval. No more emails between a borrower and a loan officer. We show Bobby upfront everything he's going to need to provide for the closing process, and we allow him to upload this documentation in a safe, secure, and contextual repository and in the same place that he submitted his mortgage application. And we do more than just allow him to upload. We're excited to present for the first time here at Finovate our integration with FormFree and their account check product. With this integration, Bobby can link his financial institutions and begin to bring in documentation from his checking, savings, investment, and retirement accounts directly into Roostify. This is documentation that's been approved by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Not only that, he's able to bring in the actual transaction data on a 30, 60, or 90-day history into Roostify as well. This brings into reach the possibility of real-time debt-to-income ratio analysis or approval decisioning. And Lisa loves this because she knows that the quicker that she can receive this information from Bobby, the higher the likelihood that he's going to use her to close his loan. She also knows that this is going to materially reduce the cycles of approval and closing, which is great for her, her clients, and her team. So with Bobby's application submitted and full loan package submitted, we're ready now to switch to Lisa's view of the world. Lisa receives an email from Roostify that indicates that an application has come in from Bobby. She clicks the Review App button, and she's able to see all the data that he's provided along with the documentation. We should note that we're collecting more than just information that's just on a 1003. We're collecting information that's necessary to reduce the cycles in the document gathering process. Once she reviews the data and the documentation and determines that it's good to go to her processing team, she clicks the Export to LOS button and pushes the application and documentation to her preferred loan origination system with which we've integrated. No downloading or uploading is required. Lisa and her team save hours in document gathering, data validation, and data entry, and her underwriter can get to work immediately on approving the loan. Once Lisa moves the loan into the processing stage, she's able to bring Bobby into the closing workflow. With the closing workflow, we take the information in the mortgage application as well as the data in the home purchase contract, and we generate an automated workflow that spells out all of the tasks that Bobby and Lisa will need to complete in the closing process and the time frame within which each of those tasks will need to be completed. The technology automates compliance and reduces the risks of drop balls in the process. Lisa and Bobby can at any time see what one another is doing in their respective queues, and so there's no question about what needs to happen next in the process. In the People tab, Lisa or Bobby can bring other parties into the transaction. Lisa, for example, can bring in her processor, her assistant, or another underwriter or a loan officer if she needs to reassign the loan. And either Bobby or Lisa can bring in a realtor into the transaction. Once the realtor signs in and is associated to the transaction, they can also receive real-time notifications when key events such as the loan is approved or the appraisal is scheduled, and they can also upload documentation. In the Calendar tab, we see all of the events that are scheduled on the transaction, and there's no question on any given day who needs to do what. And as tasks change, as they change in either the loan origination system or in our system, the calendar is updated, and the parties receive real-time notification on the schedule change. Roostify is sold on an as-is basis or on a branded basis. And with the branded product, we allow for customization of almost every aspect of the Roostify platform. That includes the mortgage application, fields within the mortgage application, investor overlays, tasks within the closing workflow, and reporting. And with our API, our customers and our partners are able to build applications on top of the Roostify platform as we've exposed almost all of the functionality. For example, we have customers who've developed analysis reports that allow them to assess the return on investment of marketing campaigns and lead sources. And we have lead generation partners that are using Roostify in order to change the way that they're selling the lead generation services to their customers, now offering outcome-based pricing for each loan. If you're a bank, a credit union, a prospective partner, or even an investor, we encourage you to drop by our booth to learn more about Roostify. Thank you very much.